Yo, what's up everybody? Jumping here, and I am back with my Noob's Guide for Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Alrighty, well I'm in the gun fort right now. In the last episode we got the key, so now we can actually open the door and make our way forward. Now before I actually do this, I do want to quickly say that I want to give you guys a quick spoiler warning. This isn't anything to do with the story. This is just a cool moment in the game. If you want to experience it for yourself and you haven't done it, you might want to click this video off and come back to it once you have experienced it. Another thing I guess I should say, in this episode we will be fighting two bosses, and both these boss battles are considered to be probably kind of hard for a new player, but I'm going to show you some strategies that you can use to make it a lot easier. So let's go ahead and go forward now. Let's go ahead and open up the door, and now once we open this we will run across the bridge. Now just keep running, that's the main thing here, just keep going, and there's going to be a giant snake, he's going to come out, oh god, and he's going to break the bridge, and we are going to fall into the water. You might fall on that rock, either way it's fine, but jump into the water, and now we can dive underneath. Watch out, there's going to be a treasure carp under here, so try to go after it if you can and get it. Now if these things do get away from you, one thing that I didn't really realize, I thought that this was more like Dark Souls where you would have to go to the idol, but apparently you don't. If you just swim around, you can actually get it to respawn, and then you can actually take it out like that. So you don't need to go to the idol. Now, let's go ahead and pick up the items down here. There's one right here. There's one over here. Watch out for the fish. I think there's going to be more of them. Try not to surface. If you do, the snake might attack you, so just take out the fish. Now we can go ahead and pick this up. There's going to be another item in the middle, but there's another treasure carp as well, so watch out for that. So the treasure carp should either be in front of us to the left or to the right. He can be in either position. Watch out for the snake. He might try to swing when you come over here. He normally does. Take out the treasure carp. Got him. Now there's one more item down here we can grab. It's going to be over this way, so let's just go ahead and swim and pick up this. It's going to be another treasure carp scale. I'm going to talk about those and what the purpose of them are later. But for now, just run like hell and get to the idol, and there you go. Just go ahead and open it up or rest if you need to, it's fine. But I will be talking about the treasure carp later, but none of that really comes into play until like the end game, in my opinion. You don't need to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and grapple up, pick up the item. We're about to fight a bunch of monkeys. Now these monkeys are a little bit stronger than what we're used to, but for the most part, this part is pretty easy. Go ahead and grapple up here. Now watch out. There is a monkey up there, so he's going to drop down, so let him. Now just whirlwind slash and take him out real quick. Now, you might want to grapple across, but you don't, because if you do, you're going to be seen. If you look down here, you'll see a monkey, so just jump off and do a death blow. And take that one out. Now we can pick up the item over here, and we can go ahead and grapple up. Now there's going to be another monkey up here, so take him out with stealth. Now we can go ahead and come over this way, and if we look, there's going to be a monkey right there. That monkey would be the one that would normally see you if you grapple. Pick up the item here. Now we can come up behind this monkey, take him out. There's going to be two monkeys over here. What we can do is just whirlwind slash them, so run up to them and then whirlwind slash, and you should be able to get them both with one shot. They are down. Let's pick up the item. Thank you very much. Wait, was there no item? I guess that was a spirit emblem. I am tripping. Now, let's come over this way, and what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this one monkey to turn around, and then we're going to drop down, because he's going to see us otherwise, so he needs to just turn around. The rifle monkey will probably see us regardless, so let's go ahead and whirlwind slash to try to get them both, but I messed it up. Now we're going to have a problem here a little bit. We just have to fight these guys, though. Anytime they do damage to us, for the most part, we should be fine. Oh, watch out. Let's take out the rifle one first. Because with the death blow, we can get our health back. So let's just run after this one. Take him out. And there you go. There is an item over here, so let's pick that up. Now, coming up here, we need to come over here. And we will grapple up. Try to be fast and stick to the right here because we can get a stealth kill. So run, stick to the right, come up behind this thing, take it out. Go ahead and run up behind this one, take it out. Now, if you do have to fight any of these things, just remember, spam attacks like crazy, and that should work. The only problem is whenever you have to fight like 2 at a time or 3 at a time. If you come back over here though and you look down, there's another one down there. We can go ahead and do a jumping death blow on this one. So let's jump and do the death blow on it. Take it out. Now there's an item here. Pick that up. And we are good. Now we can go ahead and grapple across. But you don't need to come over this way, honestly. There's really nothing over here. There are a couple monkeys. So I'm going to take them out. But you don't have to do this. So keep that in mind. Grapple over here to this branch. Lock onto this monkey if you want to take him out. Just jump forward, grapple, and do a grapple attack. And that will take him out. Now we can drop down and come up behind this monkey. If you stick to the right, they are blind, obviously. And like I said, I don't think there's any items down here. I think the main purpose of coming over here is to get down to the bottom there. You can do it from this angle. So that is an option, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just jump back up. And now we're going to go back up. So we need to grapple here, grapple there. Now we can just jump and grapple up here. And now we can actually just jump down here. So jump down, grab the item here. If you didn't want to come down there for the enemies, you could have just jumped from up there down here. That's completely fine. So go ahead and grapple here. Pick these up. Why not? Now we can grapple across. Now try to grapple up top here because there's going to be a lot of monkeys. And I mean a lot of monkeys. It's pretty ridiculous, to be quite honest, on how many monkeys are over here. They're going to be below us there. So what I recommend doing, you have a couple options here. The main thing is try to get the entire group with firecrackers and do whirlwind slash. If you want to backstab a couple monkeys, you can actually make them your puppet with the ninjutsu. So that is actually a good option here because at least that will give you some allies. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So we're going to YOLO this. We're going to hop down, charge up the firecrackers, and boom. Now, let's try to get as many monkeys as we can. I want to get a backstab. There we go. Fight for me! Now, I'm going to throw out another firecracker just because. Try to get as many monkeys as possible. Watch out, monkey ally. Watch out. They're trying to take us out. All right. Just spam your firecrackers if you have to because there are so many enemies here. It's fairly ridiculous. Oh, my God. My ally is still alive. He's still alive. Run behind this one. Get him, ally. Oh, new ally. Go and get him. Now it's 2v2, monkey. These monkeys are a joke, though. Take him out. I'll watch from over here. Yeah. Yeah. Punch him. Come on. Get him. Whoa! Oh, hello, monkey. I didn't know you were alive still. Okay. No, wow. One of my monkeys died. How did that happen? Well, that's all the monkeys. This one will eventually die. You can kill it yourself if you want. Get out of here, monkey. There you go. Now we can pick up this item over here, and we should get another item as well. There it is, the monkey booze. So you can get that if you take out all the monkeys. Now we can come over here, and we can actually pick up this item. And there is another item across from us. Just go ahead and jump down, and we can jump again. And we can grab this, so let's do that. Now we can go ahead and make our way up, and we can make our way up again. Okay, so we're going to try to get to the hands here. Oh, messed that up, I guess. Grapple up. Oh my God, really? Come on. All right, there you go. Grapple across, jump over here, and now we can just walk over here and then grapple to the idol. This is what we were trying to get to just to open this up so we can fast travel back to it later. But in front of us, there is a boss. We will be fighting that boss in a little while. Now we are going to hop down here and pick up the item. And at this point, I think I am actually going to go and do something else. Because the moment that you actually get that snake to appear, we can actually go and do something. So that's what I'm going to do now. But just be warned that this is primarily for the secret ending. So if you don't care about getting that, you don't need to do this. But I would recommend doing it just because, why not? So what I'm going to do is I am going to fast travel to the temple, or the Simpo Temple. And we're going to the first idol, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, well we are back at this temple now. Let's go ahead and come over to the right. We can drop down. We can go ahead and YOLO this guy again. So let's lock on and we will jump on him. Hey buddy, how you doing? Now I don't know if you remember this. I said we were going to come back to this, but there is this kite over here. So what we can do is run up behind this guy, take him out, use your puppeteer ability on him, and now he is going to run over and do the objective for us. Now at this point you have the option, if you like, to fast travel, and this should be completely fine. This guy will actually disappear, but the kite will remain up in the air. But I'm just going to run there because why not? There's no point. There was an item that I believe that I actually missed. I'm not exactly sure because I think I picked it up, but I'll point it out just in case I missed it because I don't like missing items, but I do. It does happen. I know it has happened a couple times. So we're going to go and grab that. But yeah, we're just running past all the enemies right now. Just run past every single one. And don't forget, we need to grapple up here. And now we can just jump on up. And we are going to run past all this stuff as well. Out of my way, please, you stupid bugs. I hate these bugs. And I only hate them because they get in my way. They block me. Now the item is actually over here. I did not pick it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick it up. That was the item that I missed. Now remember, this lady, you can give her rice, but she's going to actually give you a tip on what we just did. She's going to say, if you make that guy your puppet, then you can actually get across here. But we're going to go ahead and climb on up. Now the most important thing about this is you have to have that snake appear. So now we can actually grapple to the kite and fly across. Grapple just to be safe. You don't want to accidentally fall off. Pick this up. Now we can grapple again. Just have to find the spot. Where's the spot? I'm confused. Where is it? I know it's there. Okay, well then I guess we're going to YOLO? Okay, we're going to YOLO. YOLO! There it is. Boom. Grapple. Grapple again! Get ready to grapple! And we got it. I don't think I missed anything over there. I hope I didn't. Pick that up, by the way. Okay, I'm not sure. Alright. Well, now let's go ahead and make our way back over here. And we can get the idol. I believe there is an item somewhere in this area. It might be on the way out. I believe it's on the way out. So let's go ahead and pick this up real quick. And now what we can do is we can walk over here. And if we look down, there is the snake. Lock onto him and jump on off. And it's time to stab him in the face. Now he is going to go crazy. And we are about to absolutely destroy this guy. This is probably the most brutal kill in the entire game. And it is literally raining blood. This is like straight up Bloodborne right here. But we just got that item. We need that for the one girl, the maiden. I don't know what to call her. She's the rejuvenating water girl. I don't remember her name, I'll be honest. But yeah, pick up the item here. And now we can come over this way and pick up these items. And we are pretty much good to go. Now we can just go ahead and use our idol to get out of here. If you want, well, let's say you missed a treasure card or something, or you feel like you missed something, you can just jump on back down. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm in the water now. I didn't mean to be in the water, but actually, screw it. You know what? I'm just going to fast travel. No, I'm going to use the idol. Okay, we're going to use the idol, and we are going to actually go back to the temple real quick. There's something I need to do. This is actually kind of important. I want to point this out as well, because we're going to need something for the boss battle that will really help us out. So, let's go and get that now. Alrighty guys, well I am back at the dilapidated temple. I already went ahead and did what I wanted to do. I went ahead and upgraded my prosthetic tool, and I highly recommend you do the same to get the spiral spear. This is amazing, and this is really going to help for the boss battle coming up. So if you do not have this, you might want to work on trying to get this, do the money farm, or whatever you have to do to get this. It will definitely help you out for the upcoming boss battle. Now the other thing that I forgot to actually bring up, which I wanted to, is actually the guy over to the left. Now one thing I have never talked about, at least I forgot, is there is a box over here. If you miss any important items, they will put them in the box. But once you have the Mortal Blade, you can talk to this guy, and if you feel like you are done training, you don't need any more training from him, you can go ahead and tell him about it, and then he's going to ask you to kill him. And then you can tell him that you will. You're going to have to fast travel away and then come back, and then you can actually take him out and kill him. Now I'm going to do that right now. We're going to talk to him, and then we can go ahead and murder him and just come up behind him, or maybe in front of him. There we go. And we stab him with the Mortal Blade. And yeah, that's pretty disgusting and gross, but now he is dead. Collect his item, and he has a unique item. This is the Hidden Tooth. What this is, it's very interesting actually, is this is just like the Bite Down. Whenever you take this, you're going to automatically die. Now, I talked about that before, and I said, I don't see the purpose of these items. What is the purpose? Because if you're going to die, you can always just quit out if you like, if you're in a boss battle. And if, let's say, you are fighting enemies, if you're going to die, you can just run away and heal, and you should be good. So what is the purpose of the item? Well, I know the purpose now. It is actually really good in some ways. The way that you use these items is that whenever you are fighting, let's say, a boss, and you're about to die, and you know you're going to die, you know for sure you are going to die, what you can do is use the item to force yourself to die. Then, if you resurrect, what will happen is it will not darken out your other resurrections, because you can have up to 3 resurrections, but whenever you res after being killed, you can't res right away a second time. That's the key. So there's going to be a boss battle coming up later where that item can actually come in handy. The boss can actually block you from healing. You cannot heal, you cannot use antidote powders, and he can poison you. So if you get poisoned and you feel like you're screwed and you're about to die, you can actually just use the item, die on purpose, resurrect, and now you can actually still have your other 2 resurrections. And you can go ahead and do the same thing a second time. If you feel like you're going to die, just use the item, die on purpose, and then go ahead and res. And you can do that up to 3 times, which is pretty crazy. So that is the purpose of the item. It's all about the idea that whenever you die and you resurrect, it will actually put a black line over your resurrections. And what you have to do is you have to like kill enemies and get some experience built up, and then you can res a second time. But if you're in the middle of a boss battle, well, you're not going to be able to do that. So that is the purpose of those 2 items, but the Hidden Tooth is actually an unlimited one that you can use as many times as you want. So I did want to talk about that because I actually learned what was the purpose of the item, and I seen it in action. I thought, that's pretty cool. In fact, I can see myself using that. Alrighty, so now we are going to go ahead and go back to where we were. I guess I'll go from this angle, it's completely fine. And I'm going to cut this ahead, and I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, now we are going to go underneath, so let's go ahead and drop down. You do want to be quick about this because there is a kind of OP monkey. But grapple over here, now we can grapple to this tree. And once we do that, now we can go ahead and jump down into the poison pool, run and pick up this item over here, jump up here, and now we can get this item. Now you want to be fast because this monkey is kind of weird. There's been times where this monkey has caught me because it was looking in the other direction, and I think it's because I'm so slow sometimes when I'm doing this. So let's try to make it so that won't happen. But run over here, and we are going to jump and grapple. Now we're going to grapple again immediately, and the monkey should not see us. We can come up behind him and take him out. If you do have to fight him, though, the main thing is attack him until he deflects us. Then just teabag a doom. You can use firecrackers on him. It's going to do a lot of posture damage, give you a free hit. And try to only attack him when he is absolutely not attacking you. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up this item. Now for this part, it's going to be a lot easier if we actually use a sugar. So we need to be quick because we are going to be in the poison pool. But if we go invisible, this part will be a joke. So let's do that. Now we can go ahead and hop down and run. You can also jump, but that's, in my opinion, a little bit slower than if you're just running. Go to the left over here and jump on up. There's going to be an item over here we can grab real quick. So let's pick that up. And now there's going to be a monkey over here. Let's take the monkey out. And now we are going to be aiming for the OP one, the white one. Because fighting that thing with all these monkeys is going to be annoying. But with the sugar, we should be able to sneak up behind it no problem. And go ahead and take it out. Let's make it our puppet. And now what we can do is just run away. Have fun, monkeys, dealing with your OP monkey. But we can actually sit up here and just watch the fight. And the OP monkey should absolutely destroy the other monkeys for us, which is awesome. And it's just fun to watch that OP monkey just go to town and just murder those monkeys. Okay, there's like 2 more. Come on, get him, OP monkey. You're OP. What are you doing? Come on. Wow, this is kind of embarrassing for the OP monkey. He's not as OP as I thought. Stop blocking him and attack. All right, there we go. I think he got them all for us. So now we can go back, and he's dead. Okay, he died of exhaustion. He's like, oh, that was hard. And he just dropped dead. In reality, the timer ran out. But pick up his stuff. You want him to die because he will drop stuff. We can pick this up. Now we can come over here. There's going to be 2 items over here. One to the left. So let's grab that. That's actually a pretty rare upgrade material. Now let's go ahead and pick this up. And now, let's get out of here before we get poisoned. We're going to try to not let that happen. There should be a couple places we can grapple, actually. Oh, God, grapple! And I missed the other one, but whatever. We're just going to jump back into the pool. Okay, grapple up! Ah! Oh, God, I don't want to be poisoned. I hate FromSoft games with their poison pools because it slows you down. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing that's annoying. Okay, I'm just going to grapple over here. Now, there is a merchant over here, and it's going to be selling a pretty interesting item. I'm going to buy these real quick because it's upgrade materials. But this is going to be a gourd that can heal poison. Now, the upcoming boss can poison you, so you might want to buy this. It is useful, but if you have a lot of antidote powders, you don't really need it. I have a ton of these, so I'm not going to waste my money on that. But if you want to buy that, you can buy that, especially if you plan on playing New Game Plus and stuff. It can be useful. Pick this up. Now, there is an old hag in this area somewhere, but to be honest, I don't know where she's at. I completely forgot where she's at. She wants rice. If you give her rice, she's going to give you a hint for what to do here, but I'm just going to tell you what to do, so don't worry about it. But the point is, I don't know where she's at. I completely forgot. But we're going to drop down here. There's going to be an item to our right, but watch out when you pick this up because we have a new enemy to deal with. Oh my God, it's the wall ghosts. I don't remember which Dark Souls they were from. I think it was Dark Souls 2, maybe? Maybe it was 1, maybe it was Demon Souls. I don't remember. That's the point. But watch out for them. Now, let's go ahead and run down here. Now, for this part, you might want to put shurikens on. So do that. There's going to be a bunch of lizards down here. Let's take them out and try not to get poisoned. How much you want to bet I'm going to get poisoned? And I did not buy that gourd. And I'll have to use antidote powders. But we'll see. Okay, so now we're going to hop down here. Watch out, though. There's going to be a bunch of lizards over here. Oh, watch the walls, too. Yep, watch the walls. Okay, over here. Just... Oh, wrong thing. Okay. There we go. Now we can take them out with the shurikens. Pick up this item. Don't go in there. There's really no point. So let's go back now. And we can actually just hop up over here. And now we can actually run over here. There's going to be more items. Oh, man, I messed up. Let's try to get up there. There we go. Pick this up. And now, across from us, there is going to be items we can get. So don't miss these. Just go ahead and grapple over here. It's going to be 3 of them. We can pick them up. Watch the walls, obviously. Okay. Pick that up. Now we can grapple back. And we can continue going forward. So let's just jump up here. And we will have to drop down. And now this part, first things first, run over to the wall and wait for the snake to actually be like right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop down to the left and then just run. So let's do that. Drop down, run. You're going to want to jump up. Now there's a monkey here, so we can sneak up on the monkey and make him our puppet. That's what the old hag is going to tell you to do. Now the monkey is going to go and get eaten by the snake. And whenever the snake moves to get the monkey, we can just go. If you try to make this without doing that, you are dead pretty much. There is a way to do it, but don't worry about that. Just do what I did with the monkey. Now, we are good, but we are trapped. We can't get out of here, so let's run over here. Now, once you actually pick this item up, the girl actually wants this item. So, that's the other item she wants for the secret ending. I think that if you have them both, you automatically will give them to the girl, which means you won't be able to get rice anymore. But I'm not exactly sure. I could be wrong on that. Maybe you get the option to give it to her and then give it to her later. But I don't want to say no to her, because if you say no, then that could be a problem. Pick this up, and yeah, we can actually use those, and we should be using those for the upcoming boss battle that we're about to fight. Now we're going to go to a place that we've already been. This is the poison pool, and yeah, now we can go fight the boss. Now, when it comes to the confetti, I do recommend using that item for this boss. It's going to really help, especially for stunning this boss. If you run out of confetti, if you're struggling, you can always go back to the castle, and then you can go here, and you can farm those one guys, especially with the demon bell. If you want to use that, you can actually get a bunch of confettis from these guys. And I already showed before on how you can sneak up on a bunch of them. It's really easy. You can farm them to try to get some more confetti if you run out. Let me go ahead and take off the shurikens. I don't want them on right now, because these are going to be our prosthetic tools we're going to be using for the fight. Now, the main thing about this fight, I want to talk about it for a moment, is that there is going to be 2 phases. At first, you might think it's only going to be 1. It's kind of a spoiler, I guess, but it's a boss, so I'm sure you're going to be interested in how to defeat it. In stage 1, the boss is really quick. It has some really crazy fast attacks. For the most part, we're going to be doing a little bit of a strategy to do a ton of damage to it right away, and then we will actually just start fighting it like normal. Now, the thing is that there are strategies to infinitely stun lock this boss. So if you want to go and watch a tutorial on that and try that, you can. I'm not going to be showing that in this video because, once again, it's kind of complicated, and this is a beginner's guide. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to fight this boss pretty much legit without doing the infinite stun lock. We will be doing a little thing in the beginning that will help us out and get a lot of free damage, but that's pretty much it. The main thing about this boss battle for both phase 1 and 2, you're going to have to jump a lot, and you're going to have to run a lot. So you're going to be running a lot, jumping a lot. This boss in phase 1 will have a grab, which is kind of like a sweep, but if it grabs you, it's going to do a crap load of damage, so watch out. It can also jump in the air and grab you. If it does that, just run and jump, and you should be fine. In phase 2, it's the same deal. It's going to have an actual sweep attack in phase 2, so you can jump over that. It can also jump up in the air. Once again, if you run and then jump, you should be fine. Now in phase 1, this monkey can actually fart on us. And if it does, it's going to throw poop at us. Now when it farts on you, it might poison you. Literally, it has toxic gas. Pretty freaking ridiculous. But if it does fart on you, it will try to throw poop at you. But it's kind of the same thing. You can dodge it if you just watch it and time it. But in reality, your best bet is just to run and then jump whenever it actually throws the poop. Because in my opinion, that's the easiest way of actually avoiding it, is just running and jumping, and you should actually dodge it. Now, besides that, the main thing is we're only going to attack both phases of the monkey whenever we actually feel like we can go in to get an attack. So a lot of the fight is just kind of avoiding it, waiting for an opportunity to actually strike, and then striking at that opportunity. Same with the prosthetic tools. There are going to be uses for them. In stage 1, the firecrackers are amazing and it will really help us out. And in stage 2, the spear is going to be amazing and it's going to help us out. So I'm going to try to explain it as I go, but let's go ahead and head back and we will fight the Guardian Ape. Alrighty guys, now one item that can help us with this fight is the ceremonial Tanto. This is good because we can use it and then we can heal, and we're going to get +5 to our spirit emblems. That's important because we're going to be using our prosthetic tools a lot for this fight, so we don't want to run out. Now besides that, we will be using confetti, but go ahead and put Ichimanji double on, and what we want to do here is we want to go ahead and do Ichimanji on him. After we firecracker him, you charge it up, hit him twice, and then hold down the buttons again, and you can go ahead and do it again. Now, if you can smack him in the head, you should be able to stun him. In fact, if you do it twice, you should be able to stun him right away. And then we are going to go ahead and attack him and do this little combo. Now, here's the deal. If you know how to do the infinite stun lock, that's a good way to start the fight, to do the infinite stun lock, but we're not going to do that. We're going to try to fight him legit so you can kind of learn on how to fight him. A lot of it's going to be running away, waiting for him, waiting for firecrackers, and that's going to be the absolute easiest way to take out phase 1 of this fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop down here. Now we can buff, so if you want to use an attack buff, you can. You can farm these from those monks in the temple area. Now we can go ahead and use a confetti as well. And now, let's lock onto him, run up to him. We're going to firecracker him to start. Now we're going to charge up Ichimanji, do the double. Now we're going to do it again. Hit him, that should stun him. Now we can go ahead and smack him. Go ahead and use a firecracker there, if you can get it. Now just keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. Look at that damage we got on him. Wow, I actually killed him. Okay, I didn't really mean for that to happen, but I actually killed him there. Okay, I kind of want to do that again because I didn't want to kill him there, but it actually worked out that way. Okay, I am going to idle because I don't want to kill him like that. I think that that's not good for this guide because that's probably not going to happen to you. So, I'm not going to idle. I'm just going to quit out, but we're going to try that again, okay? So I'm going to see you guys in a moment. Alrighty guys, well let's try that again. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but it shouldn't work twice because this is an infinite combo I'm showing, but you do normally have to wait for his head to raise up and then smack him, and then you can get the infinite on him. I definitely recommend starting the fight like this if you can because you will do so much posture damage to him. At that point, all you really have to do is just hit him with a firecracker and smack him, and the fight should be over. But I am going to try to show some of his moves because I do know that I want to do that. I want to do that for the guide, to actually show you some of his moves and stuff, and how to counter them and how to attack them. The main thing with this fight, though, we're going to be doing is waiting on the firecrackers because they are amazing for this. So hit him with that. Now we can charge this up. Smack, smack. Alright, do it again. Smack, smack. Now we do 1, 2, firecracker. Smack him. Alright. And now I'm just going to keep smacking him, and he should fall over. There we go. See, that time it wasn't infinite, but I mean, look at his posture. All I really have to do now is just hit him with the firecracker, and it's over. But I'm going to try to show some of his moves that you can do on him. Alright, so right here, he's going to come at me. I'm going to jump back. Jumping back is the main move to counter him. Alright? And when he does that, when he jumps in the air, you do want to maybe be running. A lot of times you want to be running with this fight. Alright, he's going to do it again. Run. Now we can smack him. You can get about 3 hits on him and then jump back. Alright. And now we should be able to firecracker him. Now when we firecracker him, he's going to fall forward. We're going to hit him 5 times. If he stuns, oops. If he stuns, then we can go ahead and keep hitting him. If not, after about 5 hits, jump back. Okay, so that's another move. Let me show this one. Okay, right there, you can hit him, but it's a little bit dangerous. I don't recommend it. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to do that again. Okay, jump back like that. Now we can smack him. Run away. Jump back maybe. It's always a good idea to jump back, guys. Okay, now he is going to throw poop. So we run to the side and jump. We will avoid that. And if you're close to him, you can go and smack him like twice. And then, of course, jump back. Okay, he's doing that again. Interesting. There is another move I really wanted to show, but I don't think he's going to do it. It's a combo move where at the end he'll kind of leap at us. You can do the same thing. You just jump back, and if you jump back... Oh, he got stunned, but it's fine. Okay, if you jump back with that combo move, then you can actually hit him a couple times as well. And also, you can grapple to him. If you are going to grapple to him, do a grapple attack, and then do 1 attack, and then jump back. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Maybe he'll do the move I want him to do. Yeah, he did it! Jump back. And now you can go ahead and smack him, jump back, and firecracker, finish this stupid fight off. Alright, bro. GG. Now it's time for phase 2, and it is time for the spear. That's the most important thing. We're going to be using the spear for this part. Now, the most dangerous move that he has is the wiggle wiggle. You gotta watch out for the wiggle wiggle, because whenever he wiggles, he's going to go for a terror attack, and we need to run away. That's the main thing. Outside of that, the main thing we're going to be doing is kind of staying back from him to play it safe. This is absolutely the safest way to fight him. Stay back from him, and he's going to do a couple attacks. One attack is he's going to come at us, and he's going to act like a fish, or pretend to be a fish. When he does that, we can jump over him and jump over his attack, and then attack him 3 times, and then at that point, get ready to teabag a doom, or if he wiggles, we're going to run away. Now, if he does attack us with his sword, what he'll do is he'll attack us. If we deflect that with the teabag of doom, he's going to go for a big attack. Now, the big attack, if we deflect that, we can use the spear on him. We want to charge up the spear, ram it into him, press R2 again to do the armor stripping move, to yank out this centipede, and then we do the same thing. We just charge up the spear, go at him, and then attack him. Watch out, he might wiggle, he might attack us. And he also has a combo that we're going to try to teabag a doom, and that's going to be the only real combo we're going to try that on, because the other ones are like more annoying. So I'll point it out. Let's see how this goes. For the most part, I think this phase is easier, because if you're patient, it's really, really easy to counter this guy. But we're going to stay further away from him. You can also like run up to him and smack him a lot. That is an option. I'm not going to do that, but that is an option you can do. And if your terror builds up, you can always use these as well. Okay, let's see what he's going to do here to start the fight. And he's going to come at us. We're going to jump over that, attack him 3 times. Watch him. That's a wiggle. So we're going to run away from that. I jumped because I'm so used to jumping back, but you need to run. Watch out, he's coming at us. Now, if we could deflect that, he's going to go for the big attack now. Deflect that, charge up the spear, press R2 to yank it out, and hit him again. Watch out, that's a wiggle. I think I messed up the armor stripping there, which is a shame, but you want to armor strip there. Oh, watch out, that's a sweep. That's something we do have to avoid. Okay, watch out for this. Just jump backwards, and you should avoid that, no problem. Watch out for this, because he is going to go ham there. And that's like a mix-up he will do sometimes. So just be careful about that. Here comes this attack. You can jump over it, attack him 3 times. He's going to attack us, which we could have actually maybe got the big attack right there. Okay, we got to get out of here. He's wiggling! Watch out for that wiggle, boys. All right, he's coming at us again. We can jump over it, attack him. Okay. Now we're just kind of watching him. Okay, we want him to do that attack. That's the combo we want. Okay, because if we can counter that, he's going to do the big attack. Here it is. Big attack. We did it. Smack him. Yank it out. Hit him with this. Attack him. Now he's wiggling, so we're running away. He will do health damage to you when he does that. So keep that in mind. He's going for this. Counter that. Counter that. Here comes the big attack. So get ready. Teabag of Doom. Do this. Yank it out. Do it again. Now attack him. That does so much damage to him. It's nuts. Okay, now we can back away from him. He's almost dead, actually. Just jump away. An attack will finish him here, but I'm going to keep fighting him to show you his move. Alright, there we go. Is that it? That's it. Alright, well, like I said, this fight is definitely hard for a new player, but I personally think that the Headless Ape is easier than the Guardian Ape. Now, of course, you can do the infinite combo against the Guardian Ape, but that guy, if you're patient and you teabag a Doom, you use the spear, and you jump over that one attack, and you run away when there's a wiggle, you're going to be good. Now, right there, we're going to get our last Shinobi tool, which is fantastic, because now we have all of them, and that is actually going to be a really good thing that we can use, which I might use in this episode, actually. So, now what we're going to do, and I know you guys are going to hate me, we're going to use our memory, and now we're going to go and get ganked by a Guardian Ape, and we're also going to have to fight a Headless Ape at the same time. How fun is that? Now, here's the deal. This fight just like that one, isn't really all that bad. The reality is, in my opinion, this fight might be even easier because the Guardian Ape is a joke. We'll be able to take that out no problem. I'll show you how. The Headless Ape, we're going to do the same thing against, but we're also going to get a lot of free hits. So you want to go to the Hidden Forest. This is important. Go here, and then we will fight the gank squad of the Guardian Ape. Well, I messed up. I completely forgot about the flower. Now, the flower is an item you can get after the Guardian Ape. It's for the story. Once you have the flower, the stone, and the mortal blade, you're going to progress the story, and the castle area is going to change, so keep that in mind. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't get it because I do want to go and get all the headless enemies, and one of the headless enemies is actually at the castle, so I'll be able to get him without having to worry about the story progressing. And then I'll go get the flower. I'm going to save that for the next episode, though. I don't feel like going after all the headless right now. So here is the idol. We're going to run back over here, and we're going to go this way. This is the way we originally came. Now we're going to first fight the Headless Ape, and then in phase 2, he's going to summon the Guardian Ape. Now this fight really isn't all that bad. First of all, we can do some crazy damage to the Headless Ape in stage 1, no problem. And then in stage 2, all we really have to do is try to create some space between the Headless Ape and the Guardian Ape. And if we could do that, then we can just spam firecrackers at the Guardian Ape and then death blow that thing right away. And on top of that, the Headless Ape isn't really all that hard, or at least he's not as hard as he was before, because he's going to do his big attack more often and we can counter him with the spear. Let's go ahead and use that because we definitely want to have more spirit emblems for this because we will be spamming the firecrackers. And let's go ahead and buff our attack here just because we're going to be doing some crazy damage here. Now in the beginning you just want to spam like crazy. Now he will stun. Once he stuns, attack him about 4 times and then get ready for him to attack us. He's going to be right below us, so just drop down, start attacking like crazy, lock on, and you're going to see some crazy damage to him. Watch out for the stun. There's the stun, so I'm going to attack him like 4 times. And now I'm going to wait for him. He's going to do that. Wiggle, wiggle, run away. And now we're just going to chill. Wait for him to do something. I want him to jump in the air. If he jumps in the air, that's a big, big deal here because you can completely counter him if you do that. Here comes the big attack. Counter that. And now we can do the spear. Strip him. Do that again, and that's going to be stage 1. You can do some damage to him here. Get your firecrackers ready, by the way, for the Guardian Ape. But it's kind of hard to do like a lot of damage to him. Alright. Now, let's run away to the opposite side of the map. That's what we need to do. Get all the way to the opposite side to try to get some space between them. Now, if they're both together, we have to just keep moving, jump, and just try to avoid them. Here we go. Here's some space. Alright. So I'm just going to spam away like crazy. Try to make some more space. I'm going to run up, hit this thing with that. Get the death blow on the Guardian Ape. Now all we have to do is watch out for the Headless Ape. And yeah, I mean, let's get the spear ready. And this should be easy peasy at this point. Alright, so here it comes with that. Just jump over that. Get close to it. It's going to do the big attack now. Counter that. Do the spear, strip it, do the spear again, attack it, watch out for the wiggle wiggle. Okay, it's doing wiggle wiggle. Let's back up. And now we're just waiting for it to make a move. So, here it comes. Deflect that, deflect that. Okay, I messed it up, but I'm just going to now just deflect like crazy. Here comes the big attack. Deflect that, and this should be actually over now. Hit it with this, hit it with that. And there you go, guys. Like I said, this fight isn't nearly as bad if you actually can create the space between the Headless Ape and the Guardian Ape. Because when they're out there together, it is a hard fight, don't get me wrong. But the fact that you're able to spam firecrackers really does help with this fight. And also, of course, the spear thing is amazing. But we're going to get the memory and we're going to get 2 prayer beads for that, which is great. Because not only can we increase our attack power now, we can also get our vitality up as well, which has been a minute since I actually been able to do that. And we will be getting a lot more prayer beads coming up here in the next episode. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we are stronger, which is great. Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, will you please like the video for me? Be sure to subscribe for future videos, and I really do hope that everyone has a very nice day, and peace out.